What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown. And if you're new here, welcome. It's about time I make my final Atlanta Falcons schedule predictions heading into the 2020 season. I feel really good about these predictions, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But enough talking, let's get straight into it. Real quick, before we get started, I do want to note that my voice is going to be a little quieter for this video because I have a pet guinea pig now, and she's a little baby. She doesn't like any loud noises, so I'm going to try not to startle her. So I'm going to keep my voice down just a little bit for this video. But let's get it started with the Week 1 matchup versus the Seattle Seahawks. Finally, we start the season off at home. It's been a while. The last time we had a home season opener was in 2016. Finally, we start the season off at home. Falcons Nation never really seems to be in agreement with me. Every time I say the Falcons are going to lose this game, if you remember from my previous two schedule prediction videos, I said that we were going to lose this game. And Falcons Nation, they just don't seem to agree with that. I do believe there are reasons the Falcons can win this game. There are reasons the Falcons can lose this game. Falcons can win this game because, well, it is at home. The Seahawks have to travel from Seattle all the way to Atlanta. And the Seahawks are never really even good on the East Coast anyway. Now, the only problem is that the Falcons did announce they will not have any fans in the stadium. So that is a concern with the whole home field advantage thing. But at least we have to stay put and the Seahawks have to travel a long way. But another thing is that Seahawks, not just for season openers, but just in general, the Seahawks never really blow anyone out. But season openers, they really don't look that good, to be honest with you. And it's been like that for a while. 2015, they lost to the Rams week 1. 2016, they almost lost to the Dolphins week 1. I don't remember who they played in 2017 week 1, but they probably kept it close. And then 2018, I think they played the Packers and lost. Last year, they almost lost to the Bengals week 1. So clearly the Seahawks are not the best in season openers. The problem is, neither are the Falcons. Falcons are not very good at season openers either. Since 2016, we lost to the Bucs week 1. 2017, we nearly lost to the Bears week 1. We might have lost that game if the Bears actually held on to that touchdown. And then 2018, we lost to the Eagles week 1. 2019, we got demolished by the Vikings week 1. So it sounds like it's going to be an even matchup. Who is going to win this game? In my opinion, I have a surprising result for me at least. This might not come in as a surprise for most of you since all of you were already in disagreement that the Falcons would lose this game. But this time I actually think they'll win, and I have two reasons why. One, at least the Falcons are staying put. The Seahawks do have to travel a long way. And then another thing is that the Falcons seem like finally they have that correct mindset entering the season. The seasons before that, you could tell they were just like, well, I mean, we don't have to win it this year, but let's just go into this game, get it done, let's wait for that home opener. It just kind of seemed like, yeah, they didn't want to be there. This time, they know it's a big year. They fought for Dan Quinn's job. They're going to try and keep him here again. They have new jerseys, new players. It's a home opener. Finally, they might have that correct mindset to start the season off right. And therefore, I do think the Falcons are going to start the 2020 season 1-0. That was a really long explanation for the Falcons and Seahawks game. But anyway, week 2 at the Dallas Cowboys. This is going to be a tough game. Not only is it a road game, I don't know if the Cowboys are going to have any fans in the stadium. But either way, coming from Atlanta to Dallas is always a challenge. And the Cowboys, got to give them credit. They do have a good roster. They have a great receiving group. They also have a good defense with Leighton Vander Esch and also Everson Griffin now. Jerry Jones is really trying his hardest to make this Cowboys team succeed this year. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to say the Falcons lose this game. They are going to have to face a good Cowboys team on the road. I don't think we're going to start the season off 2-0, especially on the road. So I don't think it's going to be pretty there. Week 3 versus the Chicago Bears, it's going to be absolutely beautiful for the Falcons because the Bears are going to be total trash. I always said that the Bears are going to be a sleeper playoff team if they just fixed the quarterback situation, but they went ahead and got Nick Foles. So their quarterback situation is literally Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles. Good job, Chicago. You are proving yourself to be a playoff team. But, of course, that's sarcasm. I think the Bears are going to get blown out in this game, to be honest with you. I don't think they stand a chance. It's a home opener for the Falcons, or not a home opener, a home game for the Falcons. And also the Bears have a miserable offense. It's going to be hard for that defense to catch up with the Falcons' offense. Week 4 at the Green Bay Packers. This is a Monday night game. This is a tough one, to be honest with you. Though the Packers definitely don't have the best roster, I do still think they're going to be a good team this year. They still have Aaron Rodgers, and that's about it. But, yeah, they should be a pretty good team this year with Aaron Rodgers. Also noting that they are home for this game. At least it's not snowing in this game. I don't know if there's going to be any fans. I would think at this time maybe they have at least a little bit of fans in the stadium. But anyway, I do have the Falcons losing this game. We never really seem to do good against the Packers in the regular season. The only time we do good against the Packers is if it's like the playoffs, apparently. And also that 2017 home opener. But that was like the home opener for our new stadium. You know, of course they were going to win that. But outside of that, we never really do well against the Packers in the regular season. Also noting this is on the road to Green Bay. So I'm going to have to say we lose this one. Week 5 versus the Carolina Panthers, easy dub, moving on. Week 6 at the Minnesota Vikings, loss. Because, hey, when do we ever beat the Minnesota Vikings, especially on the road? So moving on, Week 7 versus the Detroit Lions. Some people think the Lions are better than people think. In my opinion, I'm not really falling for it. I think with Matt Patricia, this team is kind of screwed. And Matt Stafford can't really seem to stay healthy either. I don't know if he's ever going to be the same. And also the Falcons are home, so I'm going to have to give the dub to the Atlanta Falcons. Week 8 at the Carolina Panthers. This is a Thursday night game. We are on the road. Usually when it comes to Thursday night games, the road team always struggles. But at least this isn't that far of a destination for us. It's only 4 hours away, Charlotte and Atlanta. But I was actually going to say we lose this game simply because we're on the road on a Thursday night game. But in the end, I will give it to the Falcons. I think this is going to be a good game, actually. I think the Panthers are going to want to try and win this primetime game. But I think they're going to fall short. So therefore, the Falcons are going to win and they will be 5-3. Week 9 versus the Denver Broncos. I think this is a dub. I don't really believe in the Broncos, to be honest with you, until they fix that quarterback situation. I feel like the Broncos are kind of hyped up every year, and they just never have a good quarterback situation. I still don't know what to think about Drew Lock. Therefore, I'm not really counting on the Broncos to do anything. So I think the Falcons will enter the bye week 6-3, which is really good. It's a lot better than anyone would expect from the Atlanta Falcons. Week 10 is a bye week, and then after that is at New Orleans. I know last time we won at New Orleans, a big upset, but I don't think it's going to happen here. I do think the Falcons lose this game. Besides last year, we seem to usually struggle in New Orleans. Also, the Saints, I don't want to admit it, but are a good team. So, guess I'll give the nod to the Saints. But anyway, screw the Saints. Week 12 versus the Las Vegas Raiders. This is a win. I don't really know what the Raiders have done in the offseason to get better, to be honest with you. Their quarterbacks are Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota. And, well, their roster is a bunch of no-names. Also noting that they have to travel from Las Vegas all the way to Atlanta. Yeah, I think this is an easy dub for the Falcons. Week 13 versus the New Orleans Saints. Now, I think this one is a win. It will be a good game, to be honest with you. The Falcons seem to usually split the series with the Saints. That's just how good this rivalry is. No matter how good or bad the teams are, it's always a good game. It's always filled with upsets. You know, it's usually never a sweep every year. I think the Falcons will split the series with the Saints in 2020. Screw the Saints. Okay, week 14 at the Los Angeles Chargers. This is a dub. the quarterback they're facing is Justin Herbert, and also, well, they're the Chargers. That's all you really need to know. To be honest with you, the Chargers are just not the best run organization. Moving on. Week 15 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team is different. This will be a Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Though we're home in this game, I actually think we're going to lose this game. I think Tom Brady is going to finally, kick things off with the Bucs. Like, I feel like his Bucs team is going to start slow in the season, but finally, kick the pig later on. And they're obviously going to want to beat the Falcons so they can go to the playoffs. And also, Tom Brady never lost to the Falcons as of now. So I'm going to give the nod to the Bucs. They have a good team. Week 16 at Kansas City. Yeah, we're not going to win that game. That's a loss. And then Week 17 at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. At 9-6, we do need to secure at least a wild card spot. Maybe we already have the 7th seed, but obviously you would want better than the 7th seed. I don't know how the 7th seed works in the NFL playoffs as of right now. So we're going to hope that we want to get the 6th seed instead, at least, or the 5th seed. Either way. So the Falcons are like, okay, let's make playoffs. Because if we don't make playoffs, Dan Quinn's gone. Dimitrov might be gone. A lot of our players are going to be gone. So they're going to win this game. And they're going to beat Tom Brady for the first time. And also noting that we seem to always win in Tampa Bay. It's going to be a good one. Every time the Falcons and Bucs play, it's a good game. So I think we are going to finish the 2020 season 10-6. That should be enough to secure a wild card spot. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys with a video at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern this Tuesday. Love and appreciate you all for the support. And as always, rise up.